Our journey to the digital age starts around 4,000 years ago with the invention of the abacus, the seed that would grow into the mighty tree of computing. This humble device, believed to be the first computer, was born out of necessity in ancient China. A simple wooden rack with metal rods and beads, the abacus was the first step in humanity's quest to make calculations easier and more efficient. The genius of the abacus lies in its simplicity. Operators moved beads along the rods according to specific rules, performing arithmetic calculations with surprising speed and accuracy. It was this simplicity and efficiency that saw the abacus stand the test of time. Even today, in an era dominated by digital technology, the abacus is still in use in countries like China, Russia, and Japan. The abacus, simple yet effective, paved the way for more complex computational devices. As centuries passed, the need for more capable calculating devices led to the creation of Napier's bones and the pascaline. Let's start with Napier's bones, named after its inventor, John Napier. This ingenious device was essentially 9 ivory strips, also known as bones, marked with numbers. Napier's bones was a manually operated calculating device used primarily for multiplication and division. The real standout feature of this contraption was its use of the decimal point system for calculation, a first in mechanical calculating devices. It was a significant step towards more sophisticated computation, laying the foundation for future advancements. Now let's shift our focus to the pascaline, a device that took mechanical computation to a new level. The pascaline was the brainchild of Blaise Pascal, who designed it between 1642 and 1644. Unlike Napier's bones, the pascaline was the first mechanical and automatic calculator. It was capable of performing addition and subtraction efficiently. The design of the pascaline was simple yet effective. It consisted of a wooden box that housed a series of gears and wheels. As the gears turned, they performed calculations, making the pascaline a marvel of its time. These devices, Napier's bones and the pascaline, may seem primitive by today's standards with our smartphones and supercomputers. But back in their day, they were groundbreaking. Their design and functionality represented a leap forward in computational technology. They paved the way for more sophisticated devices, eventually leading to the computers we know and use today. So, let's take a moment to appreciate these early mechanical calculators. They were the building blocks of modern computing, demonstrating the potential of mechanical devices to perform complex calculations. These devices, though primitive by today's standards, were crucial stepping stones in the march towards modern computing. The 17th and 18th centuries witnessed significant advancements in computing with the introduction of the stepped reckoner and the difference engine. As we navigate the annals of technology, we encounter a remarkable invention known as the stepped reckoner. This was a digital mechanical calculator, a brainchild of Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, who sought to improve upon Blaise Pascal's initial design. The stepped reckoner, also known as the Leibniz wheel, didn't employ gears like its predecessor. Instead, it used fluted drums. This was a significant departure from earlier calculators, marking a substantial leap in computational capabilities. Then, we fast forward to the early 1820s to meet the difference engine, a creation of Charles Babbage, often referred to as the father of the modern computer. Unlike the stepped reckoner, the difference engine was a mechanical computer, not just a calculator. It was designed to perform simple calculations, but its potential didn't stop there. It was powered by steam and was aimed to solve tables of numbers, such as logarithm tables. This was a major step towards automation in computing. However, Babbage didn't stop with the difference engine. His thirst for innovation led him to design the analytical engine in 1830. This was more than just a calculator or a simple computer. It was a general-purpose computer that used punch cards as input. The analytical engine could solve any mathematical problem and store information as permanent memory. This was a groundbreaking concept that set the stage for the modern era of computing. These machines, the stepped reckoner, the difference engine, and the analytical engine, were pivotal points in the history of computers. They were the stepping stones that bridged the gap between basic calculators and the intricate machines we're familiar with today. Each one of these inventions built upon the knowledge and technology of its predecessors, adding new features, improving functionality, and broadening the horizons of what was possible. These machines brought us a step closer to the dawn of digital computing. The 19th and 20th centuries ushered in the era of digital computers, starting with the analytical engine and culminating in the first generation of computers. A revolutionary step in the history of computers was the analytical engine, developed by Charles Babbage in 1830. This general-purpose computer was a marvel of its time. It used punch cards as input, a concept borrowed from the textile industry. The analytical engine could solve any mathematical problem, setting it apart from previous machines that were designed for specific calculations. It even had the capability to store information as permanent memory, a feature that is fundamental to modern computers. As we moved into the 20th century, the first generation of computers began to take shape. These machines, unlike their mechanical predecessors, were electronic devices. They were monumental, both in size and impact, setting the stage for the digital age. The ENIAC, or Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, was one such example. It was a mammoth machine, taking up an entire room, but its capabilities were unprecedented. The UNIVAC, standing for Universal Automatic Computer, was another significant development. It was the first computer produced for commercial use, marking the beginning of computers as a business tool. Other notable first-generation computers include the EDCC, or Electronic Delay Storage Automatic Calculator, the EDVAC, or Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer, and the IBM 701 and IBM 650. These machines, while slow and bulky by today's standards, were revolutionary in their time. These early digital computers paved the way for the development of more advanced machines, gradually shrinking in size while exponentially growing in power. They transformed the way we perform calculations, process information, and ultimately, how we live our lives. The invention of these machines marked the beginning of a new era, setting the stage for the rapid evolution of computers that continues to this day.